So, I've been noticing something lately. I've been kind of getting a bit bored with Wi-Fi battling. It's not the fact that I always play OU or blah blah blah. It's just, I guess, the 5 years of playing are catching up with me because I just have not been playing at the level or the amounts I've just been playing usually. It's just, I don't know, I'm getting a slight boredom of it, but I'll still be playing for a while. Just thought I should share that because I am getting slightly bored, so I just haven't been going at the pace as I used to be, so it's just like, yeah. But anyways, hey guys, it's Wild. We got a match here today against SuperBlah411, aka Nick, aka that one dude that likes to make fun of MBZ a lot. But yeah, got a match here against him. It's actually a really good match. Like, this doesn't happen where I have a good match with Nick a lot, so have to cherish it while it's here. But anyways, I don't know if I've used this team on, I don't know if I've uploaded with this team is what I meant to say. So, this team, it's CB Ape, CB Scissor, Defensive Rotom, Subseed Shaman, Calmon Latios, and Special Defense Rachi. So, kind of works around getting Latios set up and then using Ape and Scissor to just kind of clean up, and Shaman and other guys for synergy. Nick, he's kind of got a similar setup. He's got Celebi for his sweeper, Vaporeon for bulky water, Mienshao for stuff, and blah blah blah. You can kind of tell what he's kind of running. So, threats, only thing that's really threatening me bad is Terrakion, just because nothing on my team likes to take it. That's kind of why I have Scissor and Ape to kind of take on Terrakion. The rest of his guys, though, I should have an easy time against. So as general synergy, I've got to play around that, and I should be okay. But anyways, let off with Infernape, because I thought he might want to lead off with Metagross. He does. I thought I'd scare him out with the prospect of a Flare Blitz or Fire Blast, but he decided to stay in, predicting me to U-turn, or just thinking he could take a hit, which means he might have the Aqua Berry. So going to Rotom, because again, I can take any of his hits. And he just Stealth Rocks, so it works, whatever. So I know he's going to switch out probably to Celebi, but I would not mind getting some residual damage off, because the best thing now to switch in on a Celebi is my Shaman. So, you know, in order to win that fight, I would not mind some residual damage. So, well, I could have gotten a Latios too, but I'd rather keep Latios for later. But anyways, he reveals here, first of all, the Giga Drain, reveals these Life Orbs, so for sure he is Nasty Plot. So I'm just going to go for Hidden Power Fire to try and do as much damage as possible. If he tries to fire one back at me, you know, same thing will kind of happen, but does not as much as I would like to. But I find out that I am faster, so that'll work out, because then the next turn I can try and take him out with my own HP Fire. But I know he's going to want to switch out, wanting to keep that thing for later, because it does counter my Rotom pretty fucking well. And he knows that Rotom will be a huge threat to his team, so he's going to go to his own Rotom, and I score a crit on it with Seed Flare, because I was predicting him to switch out to something that wasn't Celebi. And, yeah, that kind of sucks, because now survivability is down, which means it'll die quicker, which really isn't good. But I'm going to go into Rotom, because I know he's going to want to overheat, and if he Thunderbolts, I should be able to take that just fine. And he scores a crit of his own, so there's your payback, Nick. You better like it, because that really hurt a lot. But, here, I see he's faster, but I know he's going to want to switch out, so just going to go for Hydro Bump, because I know it could take out the Rotom in case he wants to stay and try and Thunderbolt me to take me out, in case he thinks he can, or if Celebi comes back in, it should easily be able to take him out, but he lives a fucking little bit, motherfucker! So, yeah, I'm going to go to Latios now, because I don't want to bring in Shaman just yet, because I want to save it for a little bit for later, just in case it's just some good death fodder, but, he lives a Life Orb recoil after the Giga Drain. It's like, ugh! So I just gotta take him right out with the Dragon Pulse, because I don't want him recovering up or anything, predicting me to go for Recover or the Calm Mind. So just take him straight out, and he's gonna go into his Terrakion now, making me think he is Scarfed, or he thinks he can just take a Surf, or he doesn't think I have it. So yeah, that's what he does. And he predicts me to switch out, or just predicts anything in general, just goes for Stone Edge, since all of my team is hit by it. And that damage tells me he is banded, which is some good knowledge, because I can use that for later. But here, I thought he might want to predict my U-turn and my superpower and stay in and go for another Stone Edge, but he just decides to play it safe with his Vaporeon, just because he doesn't really care as much about that as he does his Terrakion. So now, I'm going to go into Shaman, because, again, I don't want to take a hit with Scissor. It's too low. I can only get one more Stealth Rock switch in before I die, so I want to try and preserve that for now. Plus, Bullet Punch won't do anything. So, he Toxics, and that's a Toxic, alright. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go for Leech Seed, because hits all of his team now, and getting some nice HP off of him is always nice, obviously. So, brings in the Metagross, because he wants to take a Seed Flare, and then he knows he can probably take an HP Fire. So what I can do is I can go back out to my Jirachi. Why am I saying go back out? I never went into it in the first place to go back out to. But going to Jirachi, because I'm predicting like Meteor Mash or Ice Punch, what I can do, get some good Leech Seed recovery. I know I can take one Earthquake, and then I can start laying up my Stealth Rocks. I don't know why start. Just lay up my Stealth Rocks, you dumb fuck. But yeah, just lay up my Stealth Rocks. He's going to go for Earthquake. And it's going to do a lot. And he was surprised by that. And I was like, I'm special defensive. And he's like, well, something. But yeah, I do not take it as well as I'd like to. But I knew I wouldn't take it well anyway. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go for Iron Head. Just because Nick is known for his haxing of other people. So I figured I'd return the favor to him for all those people that he haxes. So get the Iron Head flinch going. And another one looks like it might take it out. But what I want to do is I want to go out to Rotom, get a little bit of extra recovery going, because I figure he might just want to sack it. But as it turns out, he wants to keep it, so he's going to go out to his own Rotom. And since he does outspeed me, and most likely runs a lot of special attack EVs, he will outspeed me and go for the Thunderbolt, probably just take me out, so that'll kind of suck. But I live with 17, go for Hydro Pump, but I miss. Fuck you, Nick. Fuck you. I hate you. Get out of here. Why'd you do this to me? Why, Nick? Why? But yeah, takes me out the Thunderbolt, and that's the end of my Rotom, which, sadly, because I should have taken you out, motherfucker. Anyways, going to Infernape, just going to go for close combat to take him out, because I don't want to risk anything like that. So, yeah, I didn't really feel like predicting. Plus, all of his team is hit by close combat now, and it's a choice band of close combat. All of his team is 2 KO by it, so really, what other reason do I have to go for it? So, or not go for it, rather. Anyways, he brings in Mienshao. I'm predicting Fake Out, so I'm just going to go out to Jirachi, and he's running a sub punch set, as I'm assuming. So I'm like, fuck, Jirachi's going to die here. But as it turns out, he sub bulk up, so that he stole MBZ's set, so that's kind of cool. Or maybe MBZ stole the set from Nick. Man, I cannot talk today. Then again, I just woke up like half an hour ago, so whatever. Yeah, break a sub with Iron Head, and I'm like, alright, you can live a hit maybe Jirachi because it's a Drain Punch, but then it turns out he has the high jump kick, so I kinda die. Well, great. But, on the flip side, I do have Infernape, and why did I just say flip side? But, on the bright side, I have Infernape, and since I am choice band in close combat, that will take him out, even though he has a bulk up, because Mienshao, what defenses Mienshao? I don't understand what that, I don't think those words can go together at all. Like, seriously, I do not think at all those words go together. Anyways, it brings in the Vaporeon. Don't want Infernape to die just yet, because again, that choice band in close combat takes out half his team, so I might as well keep that around. Plus, I do need that Mach Punch for Terrakion, hopefully. So, gonna bring in Latios, because I'm like, alright, let's try and set up on this thing, because if I can at least get it down to a bit below half, then I don't need anything else besides Infernape, so I need to try and whittle this down as much as I can. So he's going to go for the Wish, as I calm mind up, because he wasn't sure what I was going to go for, because I was like, I'm going to Draco Meteor you, and he's like, okay, so he wished up, but no, I'm a calm minding Latios, I'm not going to Draco Meteor, that would be fucking stupid. And before, there's like 3 people who do that. You're fucking stupid. Anyways, I go for Dragon Pulse because I know he's probably going to want to pass that Wish over to Metagross, predicting me to go for another Calm Mind, predicting me to think I can set up. So now he's going to go to Terrakion thinking that he can outspeed me for some reason. But then I'm like, Nick, you're kind of dumb. I don't know if you realize this, but you're kind of dumb. Plus, he still thinks that he was bluffing the Choice Scarf, I think. But I could tell from earlier how much Stone Edge did that he was obviously banded. Anyways, Vaporeon comes back in. Dragon Pulse brings it all the way fucking down, but not quite. But it's still, the point is, does a lot of damage. And it's more than enough to really just win this match. But he's going to protect like an asshole thinking, hey, I can stall you, except I really can't, and I'm just trying to be Nick and be a bitch and be all like, my name is Nick and I'm gonna piss you off because that's what I do. So yeah, that's literally what he does. But Dragon Pulse will take him out this turn, and I crit him just to rub it in his face because fuck you. But anyways, that is a match. So good game, Nick. That is probably the most serious you'll see Nick ever playing. So cherish it, I guess. But yeah, that's the game. So hope you guys enjoyed, etc, etc. LP up later. Also made a new deck finally in TCGO, so hopefully I'll get some TCGO matches up this week, hopefully. But yeah, that's it for today. So, blah, 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 etc. Actually, no, it isn't it for today, because people, whatever, blah, 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 rate, comment, sub, and later, guys.